so much going on at the minute. Kia, welcome everyone to probably the first time I've ever had a Kia on my channel. So it is a wonderful occasion. It does have heated seats, which is nice. I actually don't know what Kia it is, but there you go, I'll show you the badge on the back. I'm sure you probably just saw that in the cinematics. In today's video, I'm going to be sort of welcoming you lot to the world of, introducing you lot to the world of trade to trade. I've sold my Kia to another trader, and the other trader has got a car that I'm interested in. You might have seen it already in the thumbnail. If you haven't, you're going to see it very shortly. And on the journey over there, we'll try and do some Kia combo. All right, let's go. Right, I'm looking down here, by the way, because sat-nav, my phone sat-nav's down there. If you hear a bit of rattling, that is my phone rattling around. Let me know, by the way, like this car has actually got sat-nav, but I don't really use car sat-navs. Is that odd? Is that normal? Your phone sat-nav's just so easy, isn't it? Just put your postcode. I know car sat-navs are just as good, but let me know. Do you use your car sat-nav or do you use your phone sat-nav? But this car's pretty well spec'd. Like, as far as retailing the car is concerned, which is what all traders look for, good retail stock, this is a very good example of a decent bit of retail stock. 18,000 miles. The Kias have obviously got the 7-year warranty. Kias are bloody good cars as well. Like they're brilliant cars. This particular one's well spec. Like it's got the sort of goldy coloured. Just look at my sat-nav trim through the dash, which matches the bits on the outside. Just all very nice. Heated seats, heated steering wheel, which I've just switched off because it was, if anything, it was probably too hot. Yeah, diesel, like I don't know what engine it's got in it. I think probably a 1.6 diesel, I guess. I should really know. Should have prepared myself for this video, but I don't really care about this car, which is why I'm doing this journey today. So I'm heading over, I'm currently in Milton Keynes, I'm heading over to Cranfield, which ain't very far at all, and I'm going to sell this car. Let's see, we've got a green light, we have a green light, to one of our buyers. Is it saying go this way? At the car buying shop. So for those that don't know, the car buying shop is mine and my brother's business. It's a website where people go to sell their car, and we've got basically a panel of buyers that buy all these cars off of private people, and within that group we're like a little community of car traders. We do a lot of trade to trade stuff, which is exactly what's going on here. So this car is more suited to the guys over at Cranfield, and the car that they've got is more suited to us. I do like to have these types of cars around me, but I much prefer to have like sportier stuff around me, which you lot know. Yeah, a lot of traders will think I'm probably mad trading on a lovely little bit of retail stock, but it's what we do. Certain cars are just suited better to certain traders. All right, so yeah, this is going over there. It needs a little clean. It come through the car buying shop to us at the weekend. I wasn't actually there when the car came in. I'm gonna go left here, hence why I don't know loads about it. And straight away I know that the guys over at Cranfield will prefer this as a bit of stock. This is the type of thing that they have in stock all the time. So yeah, this will go to them. They'll give it a little clean up, they'll get it up for sale and offer it with one of their own warranties and stuff. And of course it has got the Kia 7-year warranty, which is amazing really, and they are amazing cars. Like, who the bloody hell builds anything and says we'll guarantee that ain't going to go wrong for 7 years, and if it does go wrong we'll fix it for you? That's pretty good, isn't it? So they are good sellers, but just for me, I ain't that excited about this type of thing. It's all right, you know, it does what it should, I suppose. But the thing that we're going to collect, which you might know what it is from the thumbnail, or I don't know how I've played this video, you might not know, but whatever, definitely something I'm quite keen to get into the driver's seat of and get in as a bit of stock. So we're going to end this chapter of the video here, get over to Cranfield, see the other car, and see what it's like, right? What a rush. such a busy day, man. Yeah, got another M3 in my life because turn that down because I need another M3 in my life, I suppose. No, it's not even that. You know, I say it all the time. I buy what I get offered. Yeah, I'm not really in control of what we buy. We just tend to buy whatever comes our way. So, and it just seems a lot of BMWs, a lot of M cars, especially M3s, seem to come our way. And you know what? They're bloody good sellers. They're good news. They're great bits of stock, and I really like them. So. Them downshifts are so nice. So we have actually fast forwarded probably about 20 minutes or so now. I had to go home, brush my teeth. The reason why I had to go and brush my teeth is because I've got the dentist at 3 o'clock. It's currently 2:45. I'm on the M1 on my way to my appointment, and obviously you've got to give your teeth a good old scrub before you go dentist, in ya. Can't be going dentist with dirty teeth, can you? So yeah, my phone rang, got distracted. It's been a busy day. It's been a very busy day. Loads going on. Had to cram it all in. Done very well to cram it all in. But I am very happy to say that fuel lights just come on. Surprise. That's a good point though. This car's actually got fuel in it in the car trade. That's a rare thing. And the Kia as well, that also had quite a bit of fuel in it. So yeah, we're breaking records on this channel. So yeah, I'm very happy to say I've got another M3 in my life. It's a Silverstone blue convertible, black leather interior. It's got decent spec as well. It's got the EDC button, which does help sell them. It's a DCT gearbox, which I would say they're 50-50 in demand. A lot of people love a manual. A lot of people love these DCTs. They're actually bloody good. Like, one thing I would say is, I said this in the C63 and M3 video, I've been daily driving that C63 and the gear changes are really good on it. But when you get into this, considering that it's like a similar sort of era car, the gear changes are definitely better on this car. So yeah, got great specs, got the carbon cloth on the dash as well, I love that, and heated seats, which is a nice thing. Now a lot of people will probably be thinking, Cal, it's a convertible, it's winter time, what the bloody hell have you just bought? And you know what, you're probably quite right to think that, but two things I want to say. We're near the end of the winter, which is good. So if you're going to buy a convertible any time in your life, you'll probably do it better off doing it about now. And secondly, put yourself in the shoes of a buyer of an M3, right? If you look on the open market, Auto Trader, eBay, Gumtree, Pistonheads, whatever, you will notice that convertibles are slightly cheaper, which means you can get a slightly better car for your money than you can if you was to buy a coupe or a saloon. I think saloons are probably even more than a coupe. So you as a buyer of an M3, you'll look at coupes and think, I just want a coupe, that's it, I don't want a convertible, gotta have a coupe, solid roof, blah de blah. And when you start looking, you'll notice that for the money that you're paying for your coupe M3, you can actually get a slightly lower mileage version in a convertible, or you could even spend less money, save yourself money, and get a similar mileage convertible. And that is what makes these cars quite highly demanded. Admittedly, like even me, myself, if I was buying an M3, I would personally want a saloon. But when it comes to actually parting with the money for one, that's a bit of a like, oh, do you know what? I think I'd rather have a convertible for like a lot less money. And that is where you do get a lot of buyers in the market for a convertible. So Silverstone blue with black leather obviously is quite a safe bet as well. So I don't think I'm gonna have much difficulty selling this car. It's still quite quiet at work. I would say it's picked up. I mentioned in the previous video that the car trade is, obviously we're having to do is click and collect stuff. It's a very challenging time. We'll talk about it a lot, but you know what? Things are slowly improving, slowly getting better. And if you've got loads of good stock around you, oh, can I get out in front of him? Of course I can. BMW Crew is convertible as well. If you've got loads of good stock around you, as a car trader, it don't bloody matter. Alright, so what else was I going to say? One downfall I think's worth mentioning about convertible over a coupe is the fact that these weigh quite a bit more. I think they're at least 150 kilograms heavier, which is a lot of weight. So it's probably not going to attract your enthusiast M car owner. But for someone that wants to get the roof down, you've got that added bonus in the summer, which We had a bloody brilliant summer here in England last year. If we have another one of them this year, you'll see loads of cars with a roof down. And if you have got a convertible, you'll get to enjoy the pleasure, not just having the roof down and having the sun on your head, but also something that a coupe and a saloon M3 owner won't be able to do. You'll get a better idea of the sound of that wonderful V8 that's under the bonnet. So you get that as also an added bonus. So yeah, a lot of people can be like, yeah, it's another BMW. Congratulations. Yeah, it is another BMW, but do you know what? Like I said earlier, I just buy whatever I get offered, and I don't have much say or control over what comes our way, and I tend to buy things that I like, that I know are good news, and that I know that I previously had good experiences with. So this channel is a car trading channel. I really want to bring you in on my daily life. This is like a vlog of my day. I actually enjoy filming and editing this style of video as well. So I really want to give you an insight to the life of a car trader. I know a lot of people love this style of video. I've done that video recently, which is like, kind of like a day in the life of a car trader. I know a lot of people love that. So I do want to just keep vlogging, keep showing you. The days vary so much. Like this morning I'm in a Kia, this afternoon I'm in an M3. So yeah, I'll keep doing it. If it is a whole list of M3s ahead of me, then so be it. But every single car has got a different story, and I want to tell you as many stories as I possibly can. All right. So think. There's an M4 there. I love that colour, man. It's a bit bonnet open. Right, RS4 there. Right, that place has always got nice cars. I'm guessing the bloke that works there likes his motors. This sounds so good. But I'm going to end it as that. If you want to buy a Kia, I'll put a link to Cranfield Motor House in the description below. If you're a car trader and you want to get on board with the car buying shop community, you want to get involved with this licensee setup that we've got, you want to buy stock, all that stuff, it's a wonderful thing. You get so bloody red lights. Yeah, do you know what, 10 to 3. I should just make it in time, roadworks. But yeah, with the car buying shop, we've built this behind the scenes platform for car traders. It's a management system, it's a valuation system, it's a stock keeping system. It's something that you lot don't see on the face of the car buying shop, but it's what car traders can use behind the scenes, and it is absolutely amazing. We are going to roll that system out throughout the car trade. So if you are a car trader and you want to get on board, or you're just a little bit curious, you know, curiosity is worthwhile. You don't know until you ask. You might hate it, which I highly doubt, but definitely get in touch with us. There's a little licensee application page on the website. Check it out. And if you do want to sell your car, obviously if you want a free valuation for your car, visit the website carbuyingshop.com. Where we're different to other car buying companies is we do an instant free bank transfer on a day. So before you're out the door, you've got the money in your bank, and we do try where we can to pay as much money as we can. All right, so we haven't got all this positive feedback for nothing. So yeah, we're trying to build a good, honest, decent car buying brand, so that private people can sell their cars to their local car traders, and local car traders can buy decent stock off local people. So yeah, man, if you're a private seller, get on our website and sell your car. If you're a trader, get in touch. I'm going to stop banging on now. I am almost at my dentist appointment. We've got another red light, but I think I'm just about going to make it on time. Thank you very much for watching. If you did like this video, do me a favour, hit like. If you're new to my channel, hit subscribe for a new video every Wednesday and Sunday at 6 o'clock. And if you are on Instagram, do me a favour, give me a follow on Instagram at Calvin's Car Diary, and I'll see you in the next video. Alright, bye. In the next episode of Diary of a Car Trader, I meet up with Ricky from Living Life Fast, and we get out for a little drive in his mint low mileage Mitsubishi Evo 6.